morning, Michelle here. I have a new workout today. I thought that I would do one that didn't require any equipment whatsoever. For anybody that is working out and doesn't have any dumbbells or anything like that, you can do this entire workout without any equipment. You can add it if you want, but you don't have to. I'm not using any this morning. Cardio strength burn. We're gonna do, it's a 2-part workout. So we're gonna do, part 1 is 5 exercises, 10-second break, 50-second work. We're gonna go through 3 rounds, okay? So that's 15 minutes. Part 2 is 5 exercises, and it's gonna be 10-second work, 50-second work, 10-second break, 3 rounds, so 15 minutes as well. So the total workout is 30 minutes. You don't have to go through all 3 rounds if you don't want to. You can stop after 1, stop after 2, or follow me all the way through with the 3. I'll have the breakdown on my page, mycrazyworkout.com, and let's get started. Timer looks like this. Is my timer on? Wait a minute. And keep this close by. Okay, these are little combination type moves, some of them. All right, so it's 10-second rest, 50-second work, and 15 rounds. You don't have to do all 15. You can start and do 5, hit your timer again and do another 5. Take breaks when you need to. Otherwise, follow me. So the first one is going to be 3 crossover walk hands to a push-up, and then 3 jump squats, all right? So we're gonna start on the left side, we're gonna walk to the right. So you're gonna cross your hands over. So you got a 10-second break here. Put my mat down, it's a little muggy out here this morning. It's gonna rain. I'm gonna try and get it done before the rain. So into your plank, 1, 2, 3. And then a push-up, hop in, and you go 1, 2, 3, back down. 1, 2, 3. Push up, hop in. 1, 2, 3. Back down. 1, 2, 3. And a push up. In. Jump squats. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Push up. Jump squat. 1, 2, 3. Switch lunge with a kick front. 1. Now kick it. Kick up. Keep your core engaged. Abs are tight. That's your core. Kick. If you don't want to jump, you go lunge, then a kick, lunge, and a kick, and a kick. Plank toe taps 2 times, and then 2 shoulder tap push-ups. So you go tap out, down, tap out, down, shoulder tap right, shoulder tap left. Beginners on knees, tap out, down, tap out, down, out. Now, when you're in your plank, make sure that you're pushing through the arms and engaging the core. Lift up out of those shoulders. Don't let it sink. Woo. V up. And you're going to do a pass or a Russian twist, it doesn't matter. V up, and you can either tap over, and then back down, V up, tap the right, and then the left. If you want to hold a weight, you can hold a weight in the hands, take it to the right, up, or to the left, but you don't need a weight. Tap right, tap left. If it's too hard to keep your arms up, go right and left, a Russian twist, and down. If you don't want to keep your legs up, hovering, because you arch your back, then keep them on the floor. Up and Russian twist. Okay, this is number 5. 5-time plank jacks. Hop in and hold, and you're gonna twist. I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hop into a squat. Hold it, twist, back out. 1, 2, 3. Engage your core. Hop in, twist to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hop in, twist left. Push that butt back in that squat. 3, 4. Hop in and twist right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hop in, twist left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hop in, twist right. Again, you can do weights if you want to. We're back to round 2, number 1. Walk those hands. 1, 2, 3. Push up. 3 jump squats. 1, 2, 3. 1. Now, you can walk on weights. You can hold the weights in your hand and cross, hop in, and hold the weights for the jump squat. But remember, I'm showing you if you don't have any weights. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Down. 2, 3. And a push-up. 3 jump squats. 1, 2, 3. Woo. Switch lunges. I'll go this way this time. 1, and kick it. And kick. 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 I have an ankle weight out here. I'll grab it for the V-ups and show you what I mean when I say pass it from hand to hand. If you have a weight and you're not sure. And anything will work if you don't have weights. If you have a bag of rice, cans of soup, bottles of water. Have a little ankle weight here. Okay, plank toe taps and shoulder tap push-ups. 1, 2, down, push, down tap. Remember, you're hitting your obliques when you bring the leg out to the side. So engage your core, tighten right oblique, left oblique, down. When you do your push-ups, your elbows stay close to your sides. Your chest comes down between the hands. Head is up. Whew. Tap out. Remember, if you need to, go to your knees. We're finishing this. Not leaving you hanging. Okay, V-sit. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. roll up, and you tap, overhead switch, tap, and back down. Roll up, tap. But like I said, you don't need a weight. You can do it with just your hands. And if you need to, keep your feet on the floor. If you don't want to do the twist with the long arms, do a Russian twist. Elbows tapping to the sides. Back down. Full extension when you go back down, okay? Extend out. Up, tap out, tap out. Oh, okay. Oh. 5 times, plank jack, hop up. And then we're gonna hold for the twist, okay? 1, 2, 3, press out of those shoulders. Push up, hold, twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage that core. I forgot the push up because I was talking, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push up. Hop in and twist. Squeeze that shoulder, the rear delt. This is 5, hop in. Oh, push up, sorry, hop in. Squeeze, rear delt, as you lift that arm up. 2, 3, 4, 5, push up. Whew, hop in. Okay, one more round of part 1. How you feeling? Okay, we're gonna walk those hands. 1, 2, 3, and a push up. And 3 jumps. Jump squat. 1, 2, 3. Listen, if you can't do the jump squat, just do 3 squats. You don't have to add the jump in. Push up. 1, 2, 3. Okay? You work at your level, your comfort. You want to be outside of your comfort zone hard enough that you're breathing and sweating, but not too hard that you've got pain or you can't complete it. Take breaks when you need to. 3. Oh. Okay. Switch lunges. I wore the wrong shirt. It keeps popping up on me. 1, and kick up. 2, kick up. Now, when you do this kick up, you're engaging the lower abdominals to raise that leg up, and the hip flexors are helping, okay? Concentrate on that. It's a cardio move with the legs and the glute, but when you engage and kick up, you are getting the lower abdominals. If the straight leg, if you don't have that range of motion, you can do a knee. I think I messed that up, okay? Like that. Plank toe taps, obliques. Engage the core. Press out of your shoulders. Round your back slightly. You want a flat back, but you want to suck that stomach in so it curves up a little bit. Tap out, out. What you don't want is your butt real high in the air. You don't want this, okay? You want down. Here comes the sweat. That's gonna be my next workout. Here comes the sweat. It just rolls off my face. Hot or cold out, it doesn't matter. V-sits next. Weight or no weight, it's entirely up to you. I'm doing no weight because I promised this was a workout without weights. For those who don't have any weights. Now, if all you have is a sandbag, like my pink one, you can hold it for the roll-up, but instead of going straight arm out, you would hold it and twist it in a Russian twist where you tap your elbows, because I don't think you'd want to try and hold that sandbag up there over your head with one arm. So you go like this, holding that sandbag, and then back and extend it over. By taking your arms straight out, you engage that core and you feel it in the side that you're going to. Last one, number 5. Remember, this is the 5 plank jacks. Push up, hop in. I don't know if there's a push up in there. We're going with a push up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Push up, hop in, and twist. You hit everything on this. 4, 5. Push up, hop in, twist right. Look right, look over your right shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push up, hop in, look over your left shoulder. Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push up, hop in, over the right shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push up, hop in. Woo. Okay, that was 15 minutes. Now, if you want to go longer, by all means, go longer. That was 3 rounds. We're going to move on to part 2. If you still have the energy after part 2 and you want to do more, you can go 4 rounds, 5 rounds, whatever you want. You can do it without a rest, without a 10-second rest in between each exercise. You modify it to your level. Get a drink. We're going to do part 2. 5 exercises, 3 rounds. I'm going through all 3. If you only have it in you to do 1, do 1. Work your way up, mark it and say, I did 1, next time I'll shoot for 2 rounds. Okay. All right, dive bombers and the start of it. If you can't tell, it's all planks, core, push-ups. So it's all for arms, chest, abs, and then we're throwing in a little bit of cardio for the legs, but it's mainly focused on the upper body. So let's get started. Dive bombers are first, and then we're going to do a plank crossover walk 1 time. Then we're going to hold it, and we're going to do 3 hovering pulse push-ups, okay? It sounds so good, doesn't it? I'm so weird. All right, dive bombers. You're in a pike position. Your hands are shoulder width apart. You're going to come down through your hands and up into a cobra. And then you're going to go back under and up. So pretend there's a bar. And you got to arch that back to get under. And then arch it to get back up. Engage that core. Now, if you're a beginner and this is too much for you, hang out in the plank position, okay? Just hang out there, engage the core. You don't have to do, or you can go down to the knees and you can just do the push-ups. Keep them close. You get the chest as well as the triceps. Okay, 1 time, plank walkover. Hold 3 hovering push-ups. We're gonna walk to the right. 1 time. Hold. 1, 2, 3. And come up. Walk over. Hold, hover. 1, 2, 3. Walk over. Hold. Hover. 1, 2, 3. Don't let your middle sag. If you start to sag, drop to your knees. Hover. 1, 2, 3. Your hovering might only be right here. 1, 2, 3. Wherever you feel comfortable. Lower and hover. 1, 2, 3. push up. Ooh, they're burning. 1, 2, 3. Oh, can you feel them? I can. A T-raise push up, and then the bottom knee is going to crunch in. So check this out. You're going to do push up, T-raise, crunch in, and back. Push up, T-raise, crunch in, and back. Push up, raise over, crunch in. It's the bottom knee. Push up, crunch, push up, roll over, crunch, push up, roll over, crunch. Now, the knee that's coming in is the oblique that you're working. That's your side, your waist. All right? Let's finish this one. Whew. Crab dance. If you have a Bosu ball or a box, you can do it to the box or the Bosu ball. Your hands would be on it. If you don't, this is what it looks like. Again, I am not using any equipment today. You can do this anywhere. At the park, while the kids are playing. You can do it at the pool, like I'm doing. You can do it at the beach. You can do it in the house. You can do it with the mouse. You can do it. And now I sound like, Cat in Hat, Dr. Seuss. When you pull your leg in, you're crunching the abdominals. Now, if you're on the Bosu, there's a balancing there. Okay, hovering bicycle. Your legs are going to hover off the ground and your arms. You're going to crunch up and in, back down. Crunch in, twist that elbow to the opposite knee. Fully extend when you go back. If you don't want to hover, come back down. Up, here it is, no hover. Up. If you can't go down and come all the way up, sit and pull that knee in. Just twist. Contract those abdominals on the side that you're twisting to. If your elbow is going to the right, it's the right oblique. If your elbow is going to the left, it's the left oblique. Oh, you ready to start over? You know what's first, don't you, dive bombers? Down. This is like a reverse limbo, isn't it? Instead of bending backwards to go under, you're bending forwards. How limber are you? That's the thing. You gotta have flexibility in your spine as well to be able to do this. I can't suggest more of doing a little bit of yoga. Yoga is awesome. It will help release some of the tension from the hard works. It will help with your flexibility as well as your balance. As you age, you lose your balance. We become unstable. We have falls, we break hips. If you continue on with a yoga practice, working on your balances, you can keep that from coming on too quickly. Okay, plank crossover walk with those hovering push-ups. Crossover and hold. Now hover. 1, 2, 3. Listen, if you just want to hover and you don't want to pulse, you hover. 1, 2, 3. Push up. Crossover. You don't have to pulse. 1, 2, 3. Crossover. 1, 2, 3. The little hold there is so that you press out of your shoulders, engage your core, and then go down and hover. That way your back isn't sinking into the floor. 2, 3. The only way to get better at push-ups is to continue to do them. Even if you have to go to the knees, go to your knees, okay? You'll eventually get there. T-raise push-ups with the crunch. So push up, roll over, crunch in, back down, push up, roll over, in and down. Crunch up, knee in. It's the bottom knee, okay? The front foot is stable. The bottom knee comes in. You feeling those push-ups? I am. Whew. Okay. Crab dance is next. Again, if you have equipment and you want to do it to make it harder, you modify it to how you want to work. You're in a tabletop position and you're lifting up. If you don't feel safe and you don't want to lift up the arms because you're not stable, just do the legs. See, crunch, lift, pull it in and contract the abs. You can add the arms in. Again, this is your balancing pose because you got to support yourself on the opposite arm and the opposite leg. If you don't like a straight leg, you can crunch the knee in. Okay? I got a dog here. Oh, hovering bicycle is next, sorry. With the V up to a bicycle, hover, up and crunch, up and crunch, up and crunch. My tailbone hurts when I roll up on these. I usually roll my mat in for a little more support. I will for the last one. That hurts. I'll roll my towel up for the last one. All right, dive bombers. This is round 3. How you feeling? You feeling like you can get through it? Come on, push with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you come through and pull up, you're stretching those abdominals, okay? So make sure you squeeze the back and lift your head towards the ceiling. And that way you'll stretch the abdominals while tightening the lower back. Are your shoulders and your arms burning? Mine are. I hope yours are. You know we have those hovering push-ups next, don't you? Oh, it's sweat in my eye. All right, hovering crossover to a hovering push-up. Engage that core, press out of the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, back up. Crossover, hover. 1, 2, 3, push up. Crossover, hover. 1, 2, 3, back up. Crossover. 1, 2, 3, back up. Hover. You have to engage the core the whole time to keep you from your back from sinking down. You don't want this, okay? If you feel like your butt is sinking to the floor, drop down to your knees. Woo! T-raise push-up with a knee crunch. It's rolling off me. Push up, rotate over, knee crunch in, back around, push up, T-raise, crunch in, back around, push up, roll over, crunch in, back around, push up, roll over, crunch, back in, push up, roll over, push up, roll over, crunch in, push up, roll over. Let's do this one. There you go. Woo! Crab dance is next. Tabletop position. Lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up and out. Press through the leg of the foot that's on the floor. Press and lift, press and lift. So you get a little bit of glute with this because you're pressing through that heel on the floor. We only have one more exercise. Press up. I know, when's that beeper gonna go off, right? Okay, I'm rolling the towel up because this hurts my butt, my tailbone. Okay, hover, curl in, that's better. I need a little padding down there. I literally wear the skin of my tailbone because I sweat so much and then it rubs when I do these roll-up exercises. I don't know if y'all have that problem or not, but I do. So if I just add a little extra padding down there, I seem to be good. You feeling them? You should feel them in the lower abdominals and then in the obliques as you twist up. That was it. That was 30-minute workout. They're all done. Anybody that says, I don't have the time, you might not have 30 minutes. You might only have 10. Do one round of each, but make them as tense as you can, as intense as you can. Okay. We did a lot of shoulders and a lot of triceps with our upper body. First thing I want to do though is I want to stretch out the core. So lay down, arms up over the head, full body stretch. Point your toes, pull your arms overhead and just feel it stretch through the abdominals, okay? We worked them, but now you have to stretch them so that they can grow and you're releasing the muscles so that they don't stay in that contracted state. Pull that right leg in. Pull it into the knee and release the abs. Feel release in the glutes as well. We're gonna pull it up. You're gonna stretch out the hamstring. Now you're gonna bring that left leg in. You're gonna cross that right leg over and you're gonna wrap that right leg around the left. If you can, if you don't have the flexibility, just cross it over. You're gonna take your hands to the side and you're gonna lower that left leg to the floor. You're gonna feel a stretch in the right oblique. If you can't cross your legs, just take that left leg back out and drop that right leg over. The trick here is to keep your shoulders on the floor. You're looking over the right shoulder. You don't want it to lift up. It's not about getting your knee to the floor. It's about feeling a stretch in the hip and the oblique. on that right side, okay? So you drop it to where you feel comfortable. I like to drop my foot down so that I can just push the weight down on that right leg and feel that stretch. I hurt this hamstring a while ago, and this one still doesn't have the flexibility that the other one has, that my left one has. So I like to give it a little assistance. Release it, bring it up. Come back out, full body stretch. Point the toes, point the hands, over the head, big stretch, deep breath. Inhale, exhale, pull the knee in, left knee comes in this time, release it. Bring that leg up, walk that foot in, stretch out that hamstring on the left leg. And again, everybody has a different range of motion and flexibility. Some people will take their hand to their foot and it'll be straight and they'll come out like this. I can't do that. I prefer to cross that left leg over and I tuck that foot under, but you do what you feel comfortable doing. And then you lower it down looking over the left shoulder, okay? And you're not coming and rolling so that your left shoulder lifts up. You have to engage the upper body and keep the hands and the shoulders on the floor, and the stretch is here in the oblique and the hip. All right? And release it. Come up here. Drop those feet. Let the weight of your knees drop. Bring the hands up over your head and release the shoulders into a triangle shape. Just let the knees drop, the weight of the knees drop to the floor. Some people will go all the way to the floor and others won't. If this hurts, walk your feet out so that they're not as close in, but we're getting a stretch through the groin and the thighs, the inner thighs. And release it. Bring your hands down, push your knees together, roll up. Let's hit those shoulders. Sit here in a cross-legged position. You want to keep your back straight and engage your core. Take the right hand up on the head. Gently pull that head over to the right side. You should feel a nice stretch in the neck. Take that hand to the left shoulder and pull it down. Suck in that stomach, engage the core, lift your back, and feel that stretch through the shoulder. And release it. Bring that left arm across. At the tricep, push in. Feel a stretch through the shoulder and the arm. Release it. Right hand goes to the floor. Left arm goes up and over. You want to try and look under that left arm, all right? If you can take your right arm to the floor and release it, you'll feel a nice stretch. You go to where your range of motion feels comfortable. Try and look over or under your arm, your hand to the ceiling. And release it, come up. Right arm goes to the left knee, left arm behind. Press up out and press that right leg in. You should feel a nice stretch down the external obliques and the back, and you should feel it in the shoulder and a pull, a stretching through the chest because of all those push-ups that we did. Inhale, as you exhale, look back behind you and make sure that you're not lifting and twisting this way. You want your hips to stay on the floor and you're twisting back. And release it. We're going to do everything on the opposite side. So take your left arm, pull down gently on the head so that you're pulling it to your left shoulder. Take the right arm, press down on that shoulder, and feel a nice stretch through the neck. We tense everything up when we do those push-ups because we say, oh, we have one more. Oh, so we have a tendency. So stretch them out and release the tension in the shoulders. And release it. Bring that right arm across. Stretch it out. We're doing a gentle stretch, so you're applying pressure in between the elbow and the shoulder. And you should feel a nice pull through the back and the upper rear delts. And release it. Bring it down. Left arm goes to the floor, right arm up. Engage that core. Lean over. If you want to go to the elbow, or you can, but you don't want that hip to lift up. So only go, and you're gonna look over or under the arm up towards the ceiling. You might have crazy flexibility, and you might be able to take your whole arm out and over to the other side without your hip ever leaving the floor. I am not that flexible. I do what feels comfortable and where I feel the stretch. Release it. You're gonna take that left arm to the right knee. That right arm is gonna go behind. Sit up sit up straight, I should say. Push your hips down, engage the core. Put your right arm on the floor, look back, press down on that left, or that right knee with the left hand. Inhale and lift up, exhale, and try and twist a little bit further. And release it. Right here in the cross-legged position, put your hands on the floor, okay? Gently, real loose hands. Gonna walk them out. Everybody has a different range of motion. You want your hips to stay engaged, planted onto the floor. So and you want to keep your head up. It's gonna be that your chest is going to your legs, your chin is going towards the floor. So if you're right here and you can feel that nice stretch through the hamstrings and up your back, then stop here. If you can go further and drop your hands down and your chest to your legs without rounding your back, okay? We want a flat back, elbows to the floor. Some people might be able to go all the way out and get their head to the floor. That's not happening with me. I can tell you that. I'm not that flexible. Deep breath, inhale. Now lower your head down and release the neck. Now you can round the back. Deep breath, inhale and exhale. Walk the hands back in, and you are all done for the day. I hope you enjoyed the workout, and if you like the video, hit like, thumbs up, and check out my other videos at mycrazyworkout.com. Have a nice day.